Within the country, the need for training and development varies widely in industry, technology, and many more, but broad national differences exist. The benefits of training and development activities are as follows. First, MNCs can adjust current needs. Second, MNCs have HR who are capable of carrying out works and can face the challenges of globalization. Third, MNCs can increase productivity and achievement and is able to prepare employees to occupy higher positions. Fourth, understand the mechanism of using new technology properly. The disadvantages of training and development. Even though there are several advantages, some drawbacks of training and development are mentioned below. First, it's an expensive process which includes arranging the correct trainers and engaging employees for non-revenue activities. Second, there is a risk that after the training and development session, the employee can quit the job. Differences in training and development are due to, first, differences in educational systems, second, emphasis on training placed by national government, and lastly, cultural values regarding other personnel practices.
Training and development process. There are 5 steps in training and development process. The first one is determine the specificity and the needs. The second one, establish specificity and this objective. The third one is select the T&D method and delivery system. And the fourth one, implement the T&D program. And the last one is evaluate the T&D program. There are 7 steps in training and development. The first one is classroom method. The second one, e-learning. Third one, apprenticeship training. The fourth one, team training. The fifth one, training business games. The sixth one, in basket training. And the last one is on the job training. Implication of multinational in training and development. Before operating in a foreign country, multinational manager must 1. Consider the quality of workers and managers there, and 2. Examine the feasibility of exporting training to them. The next one is adaptation of management development to different national contexts depends on intended use of host country managers.
Okay, now what is performance appraisal? Performance appraisal is a formal system of review and evaluation of individual or team task performance, often negative, disliked activity, and seems a mystery. What is function of performance appraisal? First is human resource planning. Second is recruitment and selection. Third, training and development. Fourth is career planning and development. 5. Compensation program. 6. Internal employee relation. 7. Assessment of employee potential. Okay, next. What is the common criteria that usually measured by the employers? First is traits such as attitudes, appearance, and initiative to doing their jobs. Second is behavior like leadership style, developing others, and teamwork. Third is competition. Fourth is global achievement, and 5 is improvement potential. Performance appraisal system. There are 4 performance appraisal systems. First is trait system. Second is comparison system. Third is behavioral system. Fourth is result-based system. So now, what is trait system? Trait system is evaluate employee based on traits such as a quality of work and dependability. Second, what is comparison system? Comparison system is evaluate employees' performance against one another. Employees rank from the best until the worst. Third one is behavioral system. Behavioral system rate employees on the extent to which they display successfully job performance behavior. In contrast to trait and comparison method, behavioral method rate objective job behavior. The last one is result-based system. Result-based system is a performance appraisal method focused on measurable of outcomes that our employee doing their job, like a sales or revenue of their jobs and some things like that. They just consider about the outcome of their jobs.
Next, we're talking about compensation. Compensation means the organization entire reward package, including financial rewards, benefits, and job security. And then there are three types of compensation. The first one is direct financial compensation. It is a core compensation. It means money that directly paid to the employees. It includes wages, salaries, and etc. And the second one is the indirect financial compensation. It's kind of look like employee benefits, and then it means non-cash benefits and all other financial rewards that are not paid directly to the employees. For example, medical insurance and then retirements. And then the third one is non-financial compensation. Means it doesn't have any monetary value. Instead, it involves insatisfaction from job itself or psychological and or physical environment in which employee were expatriates. Expatriates are the person of the parent country that work in the host country for a specific assignment, and when he comes back to the home country, to his home country, they will be known as the repatriate. And then for the expatriate compensation, it's a compensation package's present challenges. Has to be attractive to skilled manager, but also consider to issue of cost. And then it tends to include many common factors such as local market cost of living and then housing, taxes, and benefit. There are many types of approaches in compensation, such as balance sheet approach in compensation. It means provide a compensation package that equates purchasing power. And then it aims to the expatriate that shouldn't be better or worse position financially as a result of the assignment itself. And then the allowances itself is for the adjustments for differences in taxes, cost of living, housing, and food, and etc.
Okay, for the next topics is a comparative view of labor relation. Variation of labor relation arises from cultural differences, but also historical factors, and the second one is ideology reasons, and the third one is management view of unions. Density is the proportion of workers in a country who belong to unions. Proportion of workers in a country who belong to unions, for example, Germany, estimated 40% belong to trade union. US, 15.2% of non-agricultural workforce. Denmark, over 80% unionized. And the last one is Great Britain, approximate 50% unionized. And also, there are 6 types of unions. And the first one is enterprise union. It represents all people in one organization, regardless of occupational and location. Next, it's craft union. It represents people from one occupational group. Okay, the third one is industrial union. It represents all people in particular industry, regardless of occupational type. The fourth one is local union. It represents one occupational group in one company. The fifth one is ideological union. It represents all types of workers based on some particular ideology or religious orientation. And the last one is white collar or professional union. It represents particular occupational group, and it's similar to craft union.